I want to tell you a story, one that I still can't believe. It's the story of the Chicago Cubs of 2016. But before we begin, I want to revisit the past, back to 1908, when the Cubs won their last. Let the good times roll, all of Chicago thought. The Cubs will be great forever. All the tickets were bought. Then something strange happened in the year 1945. People at the gate couldn't believe their eyes. At Game 4 of the World Series, a man's goat wanted a seat. But the goat smelled so bad it brought fans to their feet. "Don't let that smelly goat in," the people did shout. So the two were stopped at the gate and booted right out. "You'll never win again," the man proclaimed aloud. And thus the curse of the billy goat fell over the crowd. Chicago was leading that series 2-1, but darn if the Cubs didn't lose it. It was really no fun. For years, then decades, the curse seemed to hold true. As the Cubs kept losing, it was all they could do. Season after season, the lovable losers seemed destined to fall. "Someday the Cubs will be in the World Series," became Harry Caray's signing-off call. That was until one bunch gave the city hope, with a new batch of players, a GM and a coach. So the fans put on their jerseys, their hats and their gloves, and headed down to the ballpark that they all know and love. Wrigley Field is the place, the home of this team, the Chicago Cubs of 2016. The season is new. The city's all here. Generations of families all ready to cheer. "Go, Cubs, go!" blasts over the speakers as the Cubs faithful quickly fill up the bleachers. A place like none other. Ivy covers the outfield wall. The Cubs take the field and the ump yells, "Play ball!" They were all ready to go, this scrappy young team, thanks to a master plan by GM Theo Epstein. The coach was Joe Madden, a real positive guy. He told his Cubs to believe in themselves and to reach for the sky. Fowler led the way. He was as fast as they come. He would steal every base. Man, he could run. Rizzo and Bryant had power and both could flash their glove. They even signed Chapman, who threw 100 and above. Baez and Russell were young, but wow, could they play. Ross and Zobrist brought experience to show them the way. When Arrieta and Lester took the mound, it all seemed to work. Plus Hendricks and Lackey had guys chasing pitches in dirt. Even the team from St. Louis stood no chance at all. The Cubs reached 103 wins, the best team in baseball. They raised the W high over the city each night, that big white flag flying over Wrigleyville. What a glorious sight. They won the Central Division and all our hearts too. Then on to the playoffs to see what they could do. They took care of the Giants from San Francisco Bay. They handled the Dodgers, who hail from LA. If you love the preview of the first half of this book, you'll love the second half even more.